I wanted to recap on that whole redox reduction part because I was running out of time, realized I went through that a little fast. So redox is just transfer of one electrons to another. The why are we not working? Alright, oxidation is the loss of electrons. And so again, watch those H's. We lost an H going here to here. Reduction is when we gain an H. We gained an H when we went from here to here. So oil rig, again, is oxidation is loss. Reduction is gained. So what's carrying these electrons? So you're going to see as we progress through cell respiration that we may get some electrons, but they're used all the way at the very end. So we need some energy carriers. So our first one is called NAD+, and oh look, we have no H's here, and we add an H. So we reduce because we gained an H. Reduction is gain. And so you're missing a word right here. It says it's when it picks up 2 electrons and 1 hydrogen ion, those H's. And so we're going from NAD+, that plus is because it has it's missing an electron basically, because electrons are negative charge. And then going to NADH. So that's one. There are others. So there are other electrons. FAD. Notice FAD is going to be reduced to FADH2. So we, again, gained those hydrogen. And this is going to be later when we talk about the electron transport chain. And so, 3 stages of cell respiration. First one is glycolysis, second is Krebs cycle, and electron transport chain. At the very least, you need to know those. We're going to now go into depth on one of those. But first, we've got to talk about where this all occurs. So where does energy take place? And I know you don't see the whole thing, but it says where does cellular respiration take place. And of course, you should know this because we just went over organelles. It takes place in the cytoplasm, but really what we see is it's taking place in the mitochondria, the mighty mitochondria. And so that's where Krebs cycle and electron transport take place. Glycolysis is taking place in the cytoplasm. So we need to look a little bit into what that mitochondria looks like. And so, because we're going to be talking about different parts. So there's a smooth, let me get that picture. A smooth outer membrane, a folded inner membrane. All of this, you guys just colored these in your last packets. These fold are called the cristae. The space in between the cristae is the matrix, all this watery looking stuff. And so that's where the different places are going to take place. And so again, we have our 3 different phases. We have glycolysis, which is really, it means splitting of sugar. Lysis is the splitting, glyco sugar, splitting of sugar. It happens in the cytosol, just another name for cytoplasm, just outside of the mitochondria. The Krebs cycle, which is also known as the citric acid cycle, is in the matrix. So if we go back, glycolysis is happening out here. The Krebs cycle is happening here. And the next one we're going to talk about, the electron transport chain, is happening in this inner membrane. And so electron transport chain and oxidative phosphorylation, also known as chemoosmosis, happens in the inner mitochondrial. So we are going to be looking up next at glycolysis, but we're going to stop for now.